Monday, June 15th in the year 2020. I am about to go get a test for COVID-19, and I'm doing it because, well, I was exposed recently. That's confirmed, and it's been about 2 weeks since that exposure, and I felt fine. I still feel fine. I've always felt fine, but you know, it's been 2 weeks since the exposure. I want to break my self-imposed quarantine. Gyms are open. I'd like to go to the gym, and so but before I do that, I am going to do the responsible thing and go get a test. So I just want to document my experience with that. As far as signing up for the test and registering, it was really easy. I was referred the service from the rest of my family who had already been tested. It took maybe 2 or 3 minutes to sign up. It gave me options of a location to go get the test. I'm going to be going to a location that's about a 10-minute drive, 10-15 minute drive away. I was able to get it, I was able to schedule for after work, so it's about 5:30 right now. The test is supposed to be at 6, so there was no problem with that. That was nice and convenient. And yeah, so I'm gonna get in the car soon, go drive over there, see what it's like, and just basically, you know, have this documented for whoever's interested, if anyone's interested. But I'm not too nervous about it. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna test negative, but you know, obviously want to do the responsible thing and confirm that before we go start running around and intermingling again. So stay tuned. Okay, so I am in Norco, California. It's about 5:45. Test is at 6. Obviously, I can't bring the camera in. I don't want to get any germs on it, you know. But not too nervous. Just gonna go in there. Hopefully, get in and out. There's only like 3 or 4 cars here, so hopefully it's all good. Gonna put my mask on, and then we'll get probed up the nose a little bit, and then that's it. If anything exciting goes on, I'll definitely let you know about it after. But yeah, you know, we'll just, I don't think it's that big of a deal, the testing, you know. It is what it is. Got to get it done. So that's what we're doing, and I'll see you soon. Back in the car, and that was a disaster on every level. So I pull up, and I'm going through my phone to try and get my patient ID number. That's the only thing they really need to identify you, I guess. And so I go to the website and put my login information in, and it says it needs to verify my information. They'll send me a text. I'm like, okay, hit that, and I get an error message that says system's down. I'm like, oh, that's not good. But I forgot in a previous email they had sent me my patient ID number, so I'm like, okay, that's cool. I got it. That's what I need. So I get out, I walk up, and a guy greets me at the front door, and he says, our system's down. I'm like, oh yeah, I know. I tried getting, I just tried getting some information, and it wouldn't let me log in. He's like, yeah, it's down, and we can't log in patients to test them. I'm like, oh, so you can't test me right now? He's like, no. I'm like, okay. I mean, is it like serious? It can be a couple minutes, or what's going on? And he's like, well, I just don't know. The guy was very nice. Everyone there was very nice and professional, but their system is flawed, whatever it is. So essentially I'm like, okay, I'll wait, I'll stick around a little bit, hopefully it comes back up. So like 20-30 minutes pass, and it's going nowhere. And so the guy comes back out after a little while, and he says, yeah, I don't think it's going to be back up by 7, which is when they close, I guess. And so he's like, oh, let me just take your information, I'll call you, and we can get you in tomorrow without an appointment early in the morning. I'm like, how early? It's like 7 a.m. I'm like, Jesus. So I start work at 8:30 every morning, but tomorrow I'm gonna get up nice and early to be here again, the same exact spot I'm at right now recording this, tomorrow, 7 a.m. to get the goddamn test. So yeah, I'm a little frustrated. Just drove in like late afternoon traffic to get here. You know, walked up, there's like some dude in a chair right next to the door waiting to get tested. Obviously he's like hacking and coughing. I'm just like, oh, come on. But you know, it is what it is. This is a minor inconvenience. It's not the end of the world. I'm pretty sure I'm going to test negative, and this will all be for nothing, but you know, it is what it is. Gonna do it. Gonna do the responsible thing. Gonna just get it done. So we will pick this back up tomorrow morning for part 2 of the testing process, or well, it's technically the first part, but try number 2 of the testing process, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that goes much better. So guess I'll see you then. Okay, it's 7 a.m. the next day. Gonna try this again. COVID test take 2.
hopefully it goes smoothly this time, and well, either way, I will let you know how it goes. So fingers crossed, and wish me luck. Whew, okay, so a much better experience this time. It's 7:08, so got here right at 7 when they opened. The guy was waiting for me. He apologized again for yesterday. It's all good. They confirmed some of my information. Didn't need my license or anything. They just confirmed my, I think just my name and birthday after I gave my patient ID number. So prints me out a little paper with some more like, oh, practice social, like some more recommendations and whatnot. And so they take me around. A woman comes out. She has the face guard and the mask, big gown. She says you can sit or stand. She confirms my birthday again. I sit down. She says, okay, go ahead and lower the mask. I'm gonna insert a nasal swab and leave it for about 8 seconds. She says, you might feel some discomfort, but not any pain. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I sit down, I lower the mask, I have my sunglasses on. I'm like, can I keep these on? She's like, yeah, go ahead. Okay. So she takes the thing out of like this little pack. It's long. And so I tilt my head back a little bit. It goes in, and she keeps going and going and going and going. And then she said like 8 seconds. So she's like counting down. And I'm just like, oh, this feels like this thing's like scratching my brain. Pain wise, I mean, it's not really a big pain. It's just a really uncomfortable feeling, I guess. Not pleasant. Definitely not my favorite thing to do. I can still feel like it's a little bit, I can still feel it in there, and my nose is a little sensitive in the nostril. It was my right nostril. But, you know, it's done now. The whole process was very fast once their system is working. So they said 48 to 72 hours, I'll get either a text or an email with the results. So, yeah, I guess my part's done now, and now we'll just await those results. But overall, the experience has been pretty good, I think. You know, last night aside, it's been fine. So once we get the test results, we will go over that and what that process was like. So we might not see you for a couple days, but you know, fingers crossed again that we get some good news. So I'll see you later.
Okay, welcome back. It's been a while since we've had any update on this, but it's Saturday morning, June 20th. I actually ended up getting the results to my test last night. They said I was going to get a text or an email notifying me of when the results will be ready. And while I did end up getting a text and an email, the results were actually available before I got either of those. So if you go to the site and manually check, which is what I did, the results were ready before I got either of those notifications, which is fine. So I took the test Tuesday morning, which was June 16th, and I got the test results a little over 3 days later, that Friday. So Tuesday morning, took the test. Friday night, got the results, which, you know, isn't horrible. I would have liked it to be a little bit earlier, you know, on the earlier side of that 48 to 72 hour window, but it is what it is. So let me go and show you what we have here. So here's the dashboard. So has my past testing, TC Tuesday, June 16, 2020. Services, COVID-19 testing, and the results are ready. So let's view these details. Again, results ready, COVID-19. So you actually, it doesn't tell you anything on like the dashboard over. You have to download your results. So COVID-19 testing results, download selected. It'll download the file, and then you open. So to Dominic Suma, that's me. And it just says right off the bat whether you're negative or positive. Your COVID-19 test result is negative. Yay! And so here it says, regardless of your result, it's important to take the following actions for care at home. And then it gives you the stuff you've heard a million times. Wash your hands. You know, cough inside your elbow. Just get rid of the tissue. Don't share anything. Do the social distancing. Blah, 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 blah. So, yeah. I was pretty confident I was going to be negative. I was negative, and now I have that peace of mind. Overall, the testing experience was not too bad. I did not like them shoving that little swab really high up my nasal cavity, and basically felt I could feel them up here. It wasn't a great feeling, not gonna lie. But the testing people were very nice. The interface was really easy to navigate and understand, which is good. And as far as speed goes, took a few days. All things considered, the progress we've made in the last few months as far as testing and the availability of testing and the transparency, I think it's a lot better. So obviously I'm glad to see that I tested negative. Again, are these tests 100% accurate? Probably not. Definitely not. But I feel pretty comfortable knowing that even though I was exposed, I haven't been exhibiting any symptoms, and the test says I'm negative. So as far as I'm concerned, I can go to the gym, I can go to the movie theater, I can go out, and as long as I'm still being responsible, like to say, still wearing my mask, still trying to keep distance from people, washing my hands, sanitizing regularly. It's not about waiting for COVID to go away. It's about, learning to adapt with it and adapt to it and try and get back to some sense of normal operations and doing the best you can to minimize the risk. So I think that's the best way to move forward. That's how I'm going to move forward. And, hopefully more people can get tested, and the testing will be even more easily done, and the results will be more readily available. And I think, we'll get closer to that as the time goes on, and, hopefully a vaccine will kind of finally put the nail in the coffin, and we can really start to open things back up and resume life as we know it, as far as stuff like that is concerned. So that's it. Kind of an interesting video, documenting a couple days in this process. So curious to see if anybody else had a different experience, maybe not so positive, or just a different kind of time with it. So that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for indulging me as always, and stay safe out there, stay healthy out there, and I will talk to you soon. See ya.